Right now on Weekend Mornings, 1 year after the historic decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, we look back at how Wisconsinites have adapted to the change and what the future holds for abortion access.
And we're tracking showers and thunderstorms moving towards southern Wisconsin just when they arrive.
Plus, streets are closed around the Kremlin and security is tight as the leader of a Russian paramilitary group has turned on the country's own defense ministry. We have the latest on that situation there. It's Saturday, June 24th. On this day in 1947, Mellon, Wisconsin received 11.72 inches of rain. We're not going to be seeing anything like that. It was a historic thing, actually. It set a record in Wisconsin for precipitation. So it's a pretty neat fact, Alex. I don't think we're going to be getting that, though.
No, thank goodness we're not going to get 11 inches of rain today and tonight. At least I hope not. We will get some showers and some thunderstorms. They're already moving towards the area over portions of southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. This line of showers and thunderstorms will diminish, folks. And that you're probably thinking, oh, no, we don't want that to diminish. Then our rain chances go away. Actually, you do. You want those storms to end around 9, 10 o'clock, and that allows the atmosphere to recharge so you can get more showers and thunderstorms, and usually more widespread showers and thunderstorms. We will see that, but not until this evening for Madison. We're going to have sunny skies. Look at that by lunchtime. Temperatures up around 91. Usually I say, hey, go outside and do a picnic, but you'll probably want to be inside in the air conditioning. Friends in La Crosse, you're going to be close to that 90-degree mark as we head towards the early afternoon hours, though. Those showers and a few thunderstorms will start to spread into our friends in the La Crosse area. Coming up in a bit, Kyle, we will track those showers and those thunderstorms hour by hour. We will talk if there are any severe weather chances and just how much rain you can expect.
No picnic for me today, but there's quite a few events coming up today, so we'll keep in contact about that, Alex. We'll check back in just a bit. And today is the 1-year anniversary of the Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, removing federal protection for abortion access nationwide. This last year has been marked with clashing protests, providers scrambling to manage alternative care, and failed attempts at abortion legislation both statewide and federally. Talio Mohadin looks back with this report.
June 24th, 2022 made it official. The matter of abortion access would be left up to the states to decide.
The reproductive health care landscape shifted drastically, especially here in Wisconsin.
The Supreme Court's decision overturning Roe v. Wade put aside almost 50 years of legal precedent, cause for celebration for some.
I'm very happy. I believe that it is in the right of the states, and I also believe that abortion is fundamentally murder.
But for others, it had the opposite effect.
I felt sick to my stomach that this is actually happening.
What the news meant for Wisconsin was reverting back to a law over 170 years old, effectively banning abortions. Dane County public health leaders say since then, they've been finding ways to work within the 1849 law to address the service gap left behind.
And we've seen a lot of folks calling, reaching out to us, looking for answers.
Together with the city of Madison, they've invested more than $1 million to expand services by providing more access to contraceptives and launching a nurse navigator program, which helps people review their options around abortion, adoption, and other resources. Services that are just now being put into action.
Honestly felt devastating and still feels devastating, almost surreal.
Planned Parenthood Wisconsin went from being the only provider in the state offering non-emergency abortions to handling intake and aftercare and referring abortion procedures to their Illinois chapter. So where does the future lie? For Planned Parenthood, short of making abortion free and legal, they say it starts with this.
I want to see us embracing each other and understanding that the conversations need to be had around it.
As for statewide abortion legislation, with the issue tied up in court, that likely won't happen anytime soon.
And yesterday, lawmakers from Wisconsin also reflected on the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Governor Tony Evers said he will continue to fight for a woman's right to choose, while Senator Ron Johnson proposed the people decide in a referendum vote.
I have always believed that the will of the people is the law of the land. I vetoed every bill that restricts reproductive rights that's come to my desk, and I promise that I will always fight for your reproductive freedom in every way I can. And
the beauty of the Dobbs decision is it sent it back to we the people to decide that profound moral issue. So what I proposed is a one-time single-issue referendum held in each state, whether it's binding or advisory, to again pose that question: have we, the people, decide at what point does society have the responsibility to protect life? Because this was taken.
U.S. military veterans are 5 times more likely to commit suicide than other citizens. That is according to the American Psychological Association. Wisconsin 3rd District Congressman Derek Van Orden and 15 other representatives have now introduced a resolution to help veterans struggling with their mental health. The resolution would set November 12th as National Warrior Call Day. The day is meant to encourage Americans to contact a veteran or active duty service member and let them know that they aren't alone. Van Orden, who is a retired Navy SEAL, has a personal connection to this issue. He says he introduced this bill because a man he served with took his own life.
I want you to call him and just tell him that you're thinking about him. And that could be the one thing that makes him not make a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
While the official call day would be November 12th, Van Orden says it's never the wrong time to call.
You do not have to wait till November 12th. You do not. You can call a veteran or National Guard folk right now, or an active duty service member. You can call them today.
Van Orden says the resolution has bipartisan support. If you are a veteran and are struggling with your mental health, please call 988 and push 1. They'll bring you to a veteran support hotline. A Cudahy woman faces a criminal charge after investigators reported she stole donations intended for the Stars and Stripes honor flight. 60-year-old Joni Nogay is accused of stealing the money that provides life-changing trips and memories for veterans. Milwaukee County investigators say between 2016 and this year, Nogay's nonprofit We Run, They Fly collected more than $100,000 in donations. The complaint shows multiple checks that never made it to Stars and Stripes honor flight. Out of all the money raised, the group received under $20,000. Investigators say a majority of the money went to Nogay's personal expenses, including spa services, groceries, and more.
It's preying on our veterans, those men and women that we're trying to honor as a community. And if it's true, it's just sickening.
Law enforcement began investigating after issues surfaced with a check for more than $9,000 in 2021. Authorities say Nogay admitted to wrongdoing, expressed remorse, and pledged to make it right. This morning, there is heightened security in Moscow as the leader of a Russian paramilitary group has turned on the country's own defense ministry. The Wagner Group has been one of the most violent Russian elements fighting in Ukraine, but now its leader is accused of mutiny. Bradley Blackburn has the latest.
This morning in Moscow, streets are closed around the Kremlin and security is tight. Overnight, heavy military vehicles were seen driving through the heart of the city. It comes as the leader of the private Wagner paramilitary group said he led his fighters from Ukraine into the Russian city Rostov-on-Don, calling for an armed rebellion against Russia's defense minister. Wagner leader Evgeny Prigozhin says a Russian airstrike targeted his fighters. He's been feuding with Russian military leaders for months, accusing them of incompetence and denying Wagner ammunition as it fights in Ukraine. Vast territories have been lost, Prigozhin said. There are 4 times more killed soldiers compared to what is being reported in documents to the leadership, and 10 times more compared to what is on TV. It is a direct challenge to Vladimir Putin's hand-picked military leadership, and the rift could hinder his war effort in Ukraine. Putin delivered an emergency address Saturday. We will protect our people and our statehood from any threats, including treason from the inside, he said. What we are facing now is treason. On Telegram, Russian generals urged Wagner fighters to stand down. This general saying this is a stab in the back for both the country and the president. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, the war continues. In Kyiv Saturday, several injuries were reported after a missile hit a 24-story tower. Ukrainian officials said they intercepted more than 20 Russian missiles. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Happening today, the Big Top Parade will return to the streets of downtown Baraboo. It's a bittersweet time this time around as it marks the final parade for the elephants at the Circus World Museum. Viola and Kelly are 2 animals that have certainly made a name for themselves over the years. They'll be headed off into retirement down south after today's parade. The elephants have been a staple in the Baraboo community for decades, and it's safe to say they'll be missed.
This year, it's all about selling the heritage and the history of these magnificent animals. I mean, they have been part of the Baraboo community since 1888. That's 135 years that they've been part of the DNA here in Baraboo.
News 3's Charlotte DeLeste is one of the guest judges, along with Craig Culver and Allison Dairyland. For more information on the day's events, just go to channel3000.com. In the Coulee region this weekend, the 14th annual High School Fishing World Finals and National Championship is in La Crosse for just the second time ever. Hundreds of anglers from around the world are going head to head on the Mississippi River, catching bass for millions of dollars in college scholarships. La Crosse first hosted this tournament in 2020, but this time around, competitors are getting a real taste of what La Crosse has to offer.
The community has just had overwhelming support, and I know it's hard because all of a sudden 4,000 people descend on your local boat ramp and the streets are packed and all. Sometimes it's not a lot of fun, but La Crosse has really done well. The community's really welcomed these families here, and we appreciate it.
Cartilage says this week-long tournament has brought about 4,000 people to the area. The World Championship wraps up later today. Still ahead, an Illinois woman is injured after a home explosion Friday. Plus, we have a fishing tournament to check out this weekend. Actually, we just did that. And you're taking a live look outside. Alex has your full forecast just ahead.
Call for action only on News 3 Now.
If you're looking for the best way to buy a pre-owned Honda, look no further than Honda True. You get less to worry about and more benefits. Choose from 3 different tiers with up to 10 model years of Honda vehicles, inspected by a Honda-trained technician. Discover why Honda True means less compromise and more of what you love about Honda.
You got me.
Tag, you're it.
Imagine a world with no drama. With 4imprint, you don't have to chase down the perfect promotional products. Exclusive apparel, bags, drinkware, and more. 4imprint will help you capture the moment and guarantee to deliver your order on time and on budget. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Gloria's Mexican Restaurant and Tequila Bar for Best Mexican Southwestern. Vote for all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
Rotted chips. Just taking a break. That window's a bear.
Don't worry. My cousin's got a guy.
Hey, I'm not sure I can help you with the house gas, but I can help you replace this window fast.
Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your summer with 2-for-1 windows and no interest until 2025. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast.
2-for-1 windows ends Friday. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Our roof got damaged during Hurricane Ida last August. We answered some questions on Angie. Next thing we knew, we were put in contact with our Angie Pro. And then that weekend, they came out and we had a brand new roof.
Get started at Angie.com today. Need life insurance? SelectQuote found Jacob, 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife, Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote online today for the Buckingham Inn for Best Bed and Breakfast, service and style near the UW-Madison campus. Vote today for the Buckingham Inn and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
All right, folks, let's break things down. I know you've been eager to hear about the rain chances. We've been talking about it here for days, and it's finally here. We've made it. It will be one more hot and dry day, so we just got to get through that. But as we go into your Saturday evening, into your overnight, Widespread showers and thunderstorms are expected after 5-6+ weeks in some cases in southern Wisconsin with very, very little rain. Our ground is aching for it. Showers and storm chances, it will continue into Sunday and into Monday. So if you're watering the water, we have good news for all of southern Wisconsin. And again, we need it. This is our drought monitor. We are in severe drought conditions from Madison and points west and southwest out towards La Crosse and north and west of Dubuque. What this means is we're moving into the likelihood of crop losses, pasture losses, and even in some cases, water shortages across the area. So we need as much water as we can get it. And our friend, the Future Track model, is going to show us just where and when we could expect that water. Look at this. By 6 o'clock, La Crosse down to Prairie du Chien to west of Platteville. Showers and thunderstorms moving in out of northeastern Iowa. And look at this. Widespread as we carry on into that 8, 9, 10 o'clock hour. Still maybe west of Madison, just west of the Dells around this time frame, and then moving across the rest of southern Wisconsin as we go towards 12 o'clock. But that's just round number one. So if you want more rain, we've got more in the forecast. Maybe a dry patch as we go into the early and wee hour parts of your Sunday morning before, boom, another band of showers and thunderstorms pop up as we head into the later portion of your Sunday, going into your Sunday afternoon as the weather system just kind of meanders around. Look at this, yet another wave of showers and thunderstorms later Sunday afternoon, stretching from the Dells to north of Madison, and those will sweep towards the south and towards the east. Now, with regards to this weather system, it's going to carry on as we go into your Sunday night and maybe even more showers as we go into your Monday. This is live. This just updated here. This is good news in the rain department. If you want it, our Future Track weather model is showing updates here, maybe upwards of 1 inch, 2 or 3 in some localized areas. Definitely tune in tonight, though, for our shows because we want to keep an eye on this rain pattern because hopefully those amounts don't change. We need every drop that we can get. Also good news, the severe weather department, we're under marginal risk of severe weather. That's not necessarily the good news. The good news is the better severe weather chances stay to the south and west of the area, south and west of a Prairie du Chien to Platteville line. But that doesn't mean that a stronger storm can't sneak into portions of southern Wisconsin. All right, and that 7 to 10 day forecast, even more good news. We've got our rain chances Sunday going into Monday. I'll sneak out of the way here, folks. Look at that. Another rain chance going Thursday into Friday. So Kyle and folks, we're keeping a more active weather pattern in place. Friends in La Crosse pretty much copy and paste. Showers and storms, again, widespread up there too as we carry on into the Sunday, Monday time frame break, and then another chance of showers and storms Thursday and Friday. Coming up in my other longer weather, I'm going to break down what are the ingredients for severe weather and what we've been lacking in southern Wisconsin, and now what are we getting with this weather system and then this next weather system, just ingredients we haven't had. So I'll explain all of that coming up in a little bit.
Thank you so much, Alex. Yeah. Well, Saturday marks 2 years since the deadly collapse of a high-rise condominium tower in Surfside, Florida. 98 people died back in June 24th of 2021 when the Champlain Tower South residential building partially collapsed in Surfside. The town calls it the worst non-weather related disaster in Florida's history. The condo building gave way in the middle of the night as many residents were sleeping. The victims' ages ranged from 1 to 92. Crews combed through rubble and debris at the site for weeks as part of their recovery efforts, ultimately rescuing 4 trapped survivors. 37 people in all were saved from the property after the collapse. A woman is injured following a home explosion in Stillman Valley, Illinois, Friday afternoon. First responders say there was minimal fire by the time crews arrived on the scene. According to firefighters, bystanders located a woman inside the home and were able to get her out with their help. She was taken to the hospital and her condition is unknown at this time.
Once we made our way around the house, we found that there was a victim still inside the house. There were some bystanders that had entered the property to attempt to extricate her from the home. With some help from the fire department, she was out minutes later with some injuries. She was transported to a local hospital.
The cause of the explosion is unknown and still under investigation. Coming up next, Alex has another check of your Saturday forecast. Plus, there's several new shows and movies to check out this weekend. Will Loper shares his picks and 3 things to watch when we return.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Spontaneously. We were made to help plan accordingly.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including 4 Senses House Cleaning for Best Cleaning Service. Vote today for 4 Senses House Cleaning and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
Imagine this. It's 1968, and the mayor of Milwaukee says nope to Summerfest. How many bands would you have never seen? And how many lakeside selfies just wouldn't exist? You'd never have met your new best friend while singing along to every song. Or know the feeling of hitting all 12 stages before the headliner. Thankfully, 55 years ago, Summerfest was a yes. And every year since has been one to remember. Don't miss Milwaukee Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance.
Talk about fireworks. Check out these offers during the 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Save up to $300 on our Denver Mattress brand lineup, like the Factory Direct Summit, now only $299.99. Purchase a Tempur-Pedic and score a $300 gift. Plus, 5 years no interest and free shipping. It's the 4th of July sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangement so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
Looks like they finally got rid of that trip hazard. They pump it full of mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Where are the patched holes? Where's the splashed mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Concrete lifting technologies can quickly raise and level any concrete surface using cutting-edge foam technology made in Wisconsin. Fast and accurate and eco-friendly.
How did those guys do it? Where are the holes? Where's the mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
At Diamond Select, our on-site goldsmith can create a beautiful one-of-a-kind piece. Whether it's repurposing an old ring or creating from a picture online, we're here to help you create jewelry of your dreams. Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Good Saturday morning there, folks. We're going to be watching high-resolution radar for every second of today, going into tonight, going into your Sunday, maybe even into your Monday, for showers and thunderstorms. Nothing out there right now. It is dry. The little green specks you see out there not hitting the ground. But you see the temperatures. They're climbing. That's part of one of our ingredients we need for showers and thunderstorms. A little bit later in our show, I'm going to break down what ingredients do you need for thunderstorms and what ingredients haven't we had in order to get showers and thunderstorms until, well, they're finally here. That chance is finally across southern Wisconsin. Let's break down the chances of showers and thunderstorms 2 to 5 p.m. west of the Mississippi River, 6 p.m. to midnight right around Madison, and then a second round on and off on Sunday.
Thank you, Alex. If you're staying in this weekend, then you might want to check out a new series, Downey's Dream Cars, where actor Robert Downey Jr. shows off his collection of cars and his mission to convert them to a more eco-friendly version. Our Will Loper shares that and others to stream in this weekend's 3 Things to Watch.
Have you ever had a dream where you're in a spaceship and you're wondering where the buttons are and it doesn't start, and then all of a sudden it starts moving at the speed of light?
No.
Oh.
Newly streaming on Max is the series Downey's Dream Cars.
I'm an idea man, so I enlisted a team of folks to restore my cars in ways that are less harmful to the planet.
It's almost too nice to mess with.
I can't leave it alone.
Actor Robert Downey Jr. shows off his collection of cars and his mission to convert them to something a little more planet-friendly.
Okay. This is a clue you'll never guess.
It's a biodiesel conversion.
Correct.
The first 2 episodes of Downey's Dream Cars are streaming on Max now.
Did you recognize either of the guys that you were doing a deal with?
Yes. Rodney.
Rodney?
Iron Man, right?
Fury. Since you've been gone, things have gotten much worse.
Newly streaming on Disney Plus is the Marvel series Secret Invasion.
Very few of us know about the wars fought in the shadows that have raged on this planet.
Samuel L. Jackson returns as Nick Fury, who has learned shape-shifting aliens have infiltrated Earth.
You're the most wanted man on the planet.
You don't know what they have planned for you.
The first episode of Secret Invasion is streaming on Disney Plus now.
Don't you think it's time for you to get back at it? I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of my house.
And newly streaming on Netflix is the film The Perfect Find.
I need a job. I may have a guy that I want to introduce you to.
Gabrielle Union stars in the romantic comedy as Jenna, who starts a new job and finds out the man she's been dating is her boss's son. And Jenna must decide between love and her career.
It's kind of hilarious.
Your mommy, she's my boss. We do our jobs, not each other. Getting the job done is great. Stop. But we don't need this moving into some kind of distraction. There is no distraction. Great.
The Perfect Find is streaming on Netflix now.
I know a good thing when I see one. And I think you do too.
Those are the 3 things you need to watch, and this is Will Loper for Weekend Mornings.
And coming up next, a look at our top morning headlines. Stick with us. You're watching Weekend Mornings.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress,
Big ol' springs.
Memory foam, foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full body comfort of gel memory foam and individually wrapped coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy to manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Plush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
Then you take me by the hand. I feel better again. Oh, I feel better now.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters. Like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
The Spring Green Art Fair is coming June 24th and 25th to downtown Spring Green. Hundreds of artists from around the nation will be there both days. Don't miss the fun and excitement June 24th and 25th in Spring Green.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love. And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Camp for less at Camping World in DeForest. We have hundreds of RVs to choose from with quality pre-owned RVs starting at $99.99 and new RVs starting at just $134 a month. Plus, every RV purchase comes with a Good Sam Elite membership and access to our nationwide service network. We guarantee you'll get the best deal or give you $1,000. Stock up on everything you need for the RV and campsite with our huge selection of RV accessories. Looking to sell your RV? We pay the most. Click, call, or come in to Camping World in DeForest today.
This morning, an emotional sentencing in Dane County for the family of Dwayne Lee Collins Jr. The man killed just minutes before being released from jail last year. Now, the family's saying they'll never be the same again.
And we're tracking showers and thunderstorms. They're not in southern Wisconsin yet, just when they arrive.
Also, the busy Interstate 95 is back open in Philadelphia just 12 days after a bridge collapsed there. The city's mascots joining in on the fun. We have the details on that and more. Good morning, and thanks for joining us on Weekend Mornings. I'm Kyle Pazorski. We're going to talk to Alex Harrington about the Saturday forecast. Alex, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. We were just talking about soft serve ice cream here before the show got started. Great day for soft serve ice cream. It's going to be hot. That's one of the ingredients that you need for showers and thunderstorms. Let's break down the shower and thunderstorm timeline here. West of the Mississippi River through 2 to 5 p.m. And then after that time frame, those showers and thunderstorms will move to the east across the rest of southern Wisconsin, 6 p.m. to midnight. And another round of showers and thunderstorms are expected on your Sunday going into your Monday. Water mounts just updated here could be appreciable across much of southern Wisconsin, in excess of an inch. Definitely tune into tonight's shows as well, because this band of precipitation may shift around a little bit across southern Wisconsin. Severe weather chances, this is good news, mostly staying to the west and southwest of the area, although a stronger storm or two could sneak in to southern Wisconsin. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. One of the weather ingredients that you need, folks, for thunderstorms is the heat. The other one is the humidity, and that's been lacking because it's been so dry. When the surface is really, really dry, that's less water for storms, but we're going to have humidity increasing today, and there's another weather ingredient which we'll talk about in Maine weather that will make our thunderstorm chances increase.
Thank you so much, Alex. It was an emotional day in court Friday for the family of Dwayne Lee Collins Jr. He was the man who was killed just minutes after being released from the Dane County Jail last year. Yesterday, the two men who admitted to killing him were sentenced. The family says they don't know the man who pulled the trigger, but feel betrayed by the man who drove the getaway car, saying he was like a member of their family.
Friday morning, life sentences handed out to the two men charged with the March 2022 shooting death of 32-year-old Dwayne Lee Collins Jr.
This was a pre-planned execution of someone who they knew, by nature of the building he was walking out of, couldn't be armed and couldn't defend himself.
20-year-old Damone Cummins admitted to shooting Collins Jr. multiple times as he left the Dane County Jail on the afternoon of March 30th, 2022. He then got into a getaway car driven by 26-year-old Eamon Geltney. The two led police on a high-speed chase through Madison before eventually being arrested. Collins Jr.'s mom was waiting in a car to pick him up and saw the whole incident unfold in front of her.
I'm not the same anymore, and I'll never be the same again.
She was one of several family members who spoke in court Friday, first to Cummins, who they said they don't know and suspect was hired to kill their loved one.
I feel bad for you because you were sent to do something that very stupid at a young age, and you wasted your life for something that didn't need to be done.
But it was the driver, Eamon Galtney, who they say hurt them the most.
My family gave you a safe place when you didn't have one, and you turned around and helped execute one of us. You stayed nights at our house. It wasn't nothing that you kids asked me for that if I had, I wouldn't give it to you. To know you was in that car, it took something from me.
The shooting is thought to have been just one in a series between rival gangs in Madison and Chicago. Violence Collins Jr.'s father says has to stop.
If he have kids, I pray that he will have his kids to have some type of forgiveness in their heart to where they don't have the same retaliation. No, because it have to stop.
That was Braden Ross reporting. Both Cummins and Galtney will be eligible to apply for extended supervision when they turn 65 years old. Prosecutors say the investigation into others who may have been involved in the killing is still ongoing. Authorities have arrested 8 people in Baraboo after finding crystal meth and heroin inside a residence there. The Sauk County Drug Task Force executed that search on 11th Street Friday. 8 people, both men and women between the ages of 25 and 45, were arrested on a variety of charges related to drug possession. As a policy in our newsroom, we will not be naming them as they have not yet formally been charged with a crime. Authorities are asking the public to pay attention to their money after a counterfeit bill was allegedly used in Juneau County. The Juneau County Sheriff's Office posted on Facebook that they were notified about counterfeit money given to an area business. They say the bills clearly read movie prop use only. The business confiscated the money and contacted the sheriff's office. Law enforcement is currently trying to find the person who used the fake bills. Affordable housing help is on the way for Wisconsin. Governor Tony Evers on Friday signed 5 bills into law establishing loan programs for builders and landlords. This will make it easier for developers to get permits for new residences. Republicans set aside more than $500 million to fund those new loans. They're targeted for projects to improve aging units, expand infrastructure such as roads and utilities to serve affordable housing, and converting vacant commercial buildings into affordable housing. In a statement, the governor said access to safe, reliable, and affordable housing statewide is an absolutely critical part of addressing Wisconsin's long-standing workforce challenges, end quote. And happening today, if you're looking for some fun and games this weekend, Oregon is holding its annual Summerfest. From now until Sunday, attendees can head to Kaiser Park for carnival rides, music, and other activities. Along with their large beer tent, there will be a new family tent, which features family-friendly games for all ages.
Community does look forward to it, and they have high standards, and we are trying to meet those standards. We do too. It's just a great time for the community to get together.
The fun will also include a softball tournament running all weekend long. The city of Onalaska will be hosting their Celebrate Onalaska Festival today. It will be held at Onalaska's Omni Center and Van Ripper Park. There will be live music, carnival rides, and games, and then fireworks to close out the night. The event is free to the public. For more information, you can head to news8000.com. And voting is still open for the Best of Madison 2023. You have one more week until the end of the month to vote for your favorite businesses, people, things to do, and so much more. You can head to channel3000.com and look for this story on our homepage. Scroll down to the bottom of the article, and you can click on each category to vote. Registering just takes a valid email address, and don't forget you can only vote once per category. Still ahead, police investigating a shooting at an amusement center in Romeoville, Illinois. We'll have that story and more next here on Weekend Mornings.
Get over 50% off on this sofa chaise right now at the 4th of July blowout at Slumberland Furniture. Up to 60% off list throughout the store and up to 70% off on clearance items. The 4th of July blowout at Slumberland Furniture.
Hello, I'm Tommy Van Ness from the Tommy Van Ness Realty Group. For over a decade, thousands of people have turned to Tommy Van Ness Realty to buy or sell their home. Because we are more than your realtor, we're your partner.
If you list with us and take advantage of our extensive marketing, everyone will know your home is for sale.
The Tommy Van Ness Realty team is working hard for you. Call Tommy Van Ness today at 608-395-7375. Why settle for less? Call Tommy Van Ness.
Looks like they finally got rid of that trip hazard. They pump it full of mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Where are the patched holes? Where's the splashed mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Concrete lifting technologies can quickly raise and level any concrete surface using cutting-edge foam technology made in Wisconsin. Fast and accurate and eco-friendly.
How did those guys do it? Where are the holes? Where's the mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
It's time to bring balance to business travel and discover the equilibrium that works for you. At National, you're in control. Skip the counter, choose any car in the aisle, and manage your rental right from the app. So you can mix work with leisure, or leisure with work, giving you the control to find the perfect balance. Go National. Go like a pro.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Sugar River Pizza for Best Pizza. Vote for Sugar River Pizza and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com. Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Hooper for Best Plumber and Best Heating and Cooling. Vote for Hooper and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
Incredible deal on this Sealy Queen mattress for just $3.99 at the 4th of July mattress blowout at Slumberland Furniture. Plus, Sealy mattresses starting as low as $129. Up to 60% off list. What a sale.
Wednesday morning, we're live at the Capitol Square, gearing up to kick off the celebration of 40 years of concerts on the square. Plus, we'll introduce you to a performer who's been playing since day one. Join us on the square starting at 4:30 a.m.
News 3 Now is taking action, reaching out to our community to lend a helping hand.
Taking action by teaming with our neighbors and local leaders to help make this amazing community we share a better place to live.
Taking action for South Central Wisconsin. News 3 Now.
Good morning there, folks. Pleased to announce Doppler track showing showers and thunderstorms off towards the west over portions of Minnesota and Iowa. And these storms are going to be moving towards the north and towards the east and re-intensifying as we head later into your Saturday, going into your Saturday evening and overnight, bringing appreciable rain chances to southern Wisconsin. This is one weather model prediction of rainfall across southern portions of the state. 1, 2, maybe 3 inches in some spots. This is one weather model. Here's another weather model showing 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch across southern Wisconsin and a little bit more spotty. And the reason why I'm showing these two different weather models here, folks, is to show you that between the weather models, there are some differences. So definitely stay tuned to channel3000.com, the First Warn Weather app, and of course our live shows, because we'll be breaking down just where those rain chances are going to line up as we carry on through the day today. And coming up in just a bit, I'm going to break down all the ingredients you need for widespread showers and thunderstorms.
Thank you so much, Alex. Police are investigating a shooting that has hospitalized 2 people in Romeoville, Illinois. Police have classified this as an active investigation as they work to identify a suspect. The address where the shooting occurred is at an amusement center called Scene 75 Chicagoland. In a tweet, village officials confirmed that the 2 people were taken to an area hospital for treatment. A key interstate on the East Coast has reopened less than 2 weeks after a deadly collapse in Philadelphia. As Maggie Kent reports, workers put the finishing touches on I-95 far ahead schedule.
In true Philadelphia style, the I-95 bridge at Cottman Avenue was reopened to traffic. All of the Philadelphia sports mascots riding on a fire truck.
You know, we got a lot more to do in the state of Pennsylvania.
After a phone call with President Joe Biden, Governor Josh Shapiro announced the opening of 3 north and 3 southbound lanes of the highway after a tanker truck explosion June 11th.
We rebuilt I-95 in just 12 days, and through that process, we showed the nation what Philadelphia and Pennsylvania are all about.
The explosion claimed the life of truck driver Nathaniel Moody. Today, the sports teams, which welcomed the new chapter for this stretch of road, donated $50,000 into a trust for Moody's daughter. The closure, which shut down a major artery through the region, lasted less than 2 weeks, thanks to construction crews working 12-hour shifts around the clock. Glass aggregate made in Delaware County was used to fill the hole in Cottman Avenue and support the temporary lanes. And Pocono Raceway even lent a hand drying the road with jet fans. Now traffic is moving again.
I hope everybody can just go through this at a safe speed and keep each other safe.
Still ahead, Andrew Banser takes us through some Friday sports action in southern Wisconsin. And you're taking a live look outside. Alex has another check of the forecast next.
Call for action only on News 3 Now.
Introducing Feli's Flowers' new seasonal planter program. Perfect for gifts, home, or business. Enjoy a custom-made planter delivered to your door 3 times a year. Growing for Madison since 1949. Order now at Feli's Flowers.
This 4th, we're throwing a 4 for the 4th celebration with lots of top-rated 4s to shop. Like 4 power recline sofas, only $7.99 each. That's a lot of power for the price. Flaunt your style with my 2-tone Sonoma sofa. Relax to the max on Trevor. Keep it classy and comfy with Forte. Or power up your recharge with Rogue. Now that's bringing power to the people. With financing options to fit your budget. You guessed it, 4 plans to choose from. Join the 4 for the 4th celebration at Bob's. It's gonna be lit.
There are moments in life, special moments, moments to share, moments to celebrate. Share the love. Celebrate the moment.
Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Danton Craftsman and Design. 30 years experience in the Madison area. Remodeling specialists. Trusted quality craftsmanship. Schedule a free consultation today. DantonCS.com.
Try Tide Power Pods with 85% more Tide in every pod.
Who needs that much more Tide?
Everyone's gonna need more Tide. It's a mess out there. That's why there's 85% more Tide in every Power Pod.
See?
You got me.
Tag, you're it. Imagine a world with no drama. With 4imprint, you don't have to chase down the perfect promotional products. Exclusive apparel, bags, drinkware, and more. 4imprint will help you capture the moment and guarantee to deliver your order on time and on budget. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
Introducing Feli's Flowers' new seasonal planter program. Perfect for gifts, home, or business. Enjoy a custom-made planter delivered to your door 3 times a year. Growing for Madison since 1949. Order now at Feli's Flowers.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
And good morning there, folks. Plenty of good news if you want water, and I think we all do. It's been a terrible drought, and we've got some relief for most areas in the forecast. It will be another hot one today, so we just got to get through that. But then as we go into your Saturday evening and overnight, widespread shower and storm chances, and then another round of showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. We could even get some more showers and thunderstorms on Monday, too. Our friend, the Future Track model here, shows all of that. Just look at this here. As we head towards 3, 4 o'clock, scattered showers and thunderstorms off towards the west, out towards the Decorah, La Crosse area. And then watch this as we carry on into your Saturday evening. Boom. Showers and thunderstorms, a few entering southern Wisconsin, maybe even Crawford County as we head towards 5, 6 o'clock out towards La Crosse. But then the rest of southern Wisconsin, as these storms move out of Minnesota and Iowa, we'll start to see those shower and storm chances as we carry on past 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Look at this. Widespread showers and storms from, let's say, the Dells down to Madison as we head towards 9, 10 o'clock. Not expecting much in the way of severe weather out of this line of showers and storms. And then as we head into your Saturday evening and overnight, maybe an isolated shower or a storm or two. And then watch this. As we carry on here in the severe weather department, folks, the better chances for severe weather, that's going to be off towards the south and towards the west. Decorah, Prairie du Chien, down towards Dubuque. Maybe an isolated strong storm across Viroqua, Lone Rock, just west of Madison, down towards Monroe. But I don't think the severe weather threat's going to be very high. And the reason why, we're missing one key ingredient. But let's talk about all 3 that you need. First, you need the fuel. You need the heat. We've got that. It's the humidity that we have been lacking because it's been so dry near the ground and the crops and all the vegetation is a source of water in the upper Midwest. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. It's called evapotranspiration. There's one for you, a definition. You also need a spark. You need a front. You need a weather system. We've definitely got that. And for the first time in weeks, we have higher winds up above. That's the exhaust system. That helps thunderstorms breathe and move. And we will have all three ingredients, but one's kind of lacking. The humidity. Look at this. This is the dew point. It's a measure of moisture in the atmosphere. When you get into the darker blues, when dew points get into the upper 60s near 70, that's when it's really humid. It's pretty dry out there still, 50s to right around 60. It's this ingredient that's lacking somewhat across southern Wisconsin. It's going to be one that probably pays into how the thunderstorms evolve later this afternoon and this evening. So definitely tune in tonight. We'll be showing you where those storms are and just how much rain you can expect. Good news, though, if you want water, the chances are higher than normal across a good portion of the country. We're right on the edge of it here in Wisconsin over the next 6 to 10 days, but it's certainly a lot better than it just being below normal precipitation chances. After this weather system moves through, cooler temperatures Sunday into Monday. Then as we carry on out, again, the weather pattern stays a little bit more active, Kyle, because we have those winds higher up, stronger. We haven't had those winds or those steering currents really for weeks across southern Wisconsin and much of the upper Midwest. So when you have those stronger winds, it helps to bring weather systems into the area. So we'll keep the periodic rain chances in the forecast so we don't have, 10 days of just sunny skies and hot temperatures. So this is a bonus.
And of course, the first day of summer was this past Wednesday?
Yes, it was. I know because my Grandma Harrington just turned 100 back on Tuesday. That was the next day.
Well, thank you so much, Alex. And of course, it's summer, and you know what that means. The skies are clear and the sun is out. At the same time, the clouds of the pandemic have cleared, and that includes the recreation sector of our economy, seeing a bump in business continuing on ever since.
I would say this summer we're continuing to see that trend.
Speaking on the shore of Lake Wingra, Tyler Leeper, owner of Madison Boats, shares why people can't seem to get enough of Dane County's beautiful lakes.
Paddling can be extremely relaxing. Every single spring, the moment that the weather turns nice, people are out on our lakes and loving our lakes.
Outdoor recreation is a large economic force in Wisconsin. The most recent data from the State Office of Outdoor Recreation shows that in 2021, adventurers contributed more than $8 million to the state's GDP. Leeper says the increased demand he's seeing this summer can be contributed to the many days of clear skies.
So this year, the weather's cooperating so far, and they're able to do that.
Now that summer has officially arrived in southern Wisconsin, people have been coming to his and others' businesses, like Rutabaga Paddle Sports on Rimrock Road, to get out and enjoy nature.
As soon as it warmed up, people started coming in.
Darren Bush says enjoying the outdoors can be a relaxing activity for many. When the pandemic started, he saw an increase in customers, which has continued even after the world has returned to normal.
So when COVID started, people realized that this is the ultimate social distancing. And just because we don't have a pandemic anymore doesn't mean people don't want to be away from other people.
And that interest shows in the many events the outdoor recreation businesses are holding, helping everyone to get out and have a great time.
We're still seeing the increase in both our event attendance as well as people having their own programs, their own events.
I call this kinetic meditation, right? You're just paddling along, breathing, enjoying life, enjoying the beauty around you.
There was quite a bit of sports action Friday. Andrew Banser breaks that all down.
After a disappointing finish in this year's AmFam Championship, Jerry Kelly took a couple of weeks off to get his game back so he'd be ready for next week's U.S. Senior Open Championship. And the Madison native is no stranger to the course. Kelly played Century World when he was in juniors, and even though the course is a little bit different than it was back in the day, he's just excited that this major is back in his home state.
I mean, it doesn't get much better for us state guys to play in Wisconsin. Century World, we've got so much history here. To have it in our home state, playing to the home crowd. I like to play it just a little bit, but I really want to perform. That's number one.
Keanu Benton was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers and then went through rookie minicamp, OTAs, and mandatory minicamp, but didn't officially become a Steeler until yesterday. The former Badger put pen to paper and signed his contract. It's a 4-year, $7.3 million rookie contract, but the best part for Benton, the first 3 years are guaranteed. Brewers opening up a 10-game road trip last night, starting with the Guardians, and really all the crew needed in this one was a bat, a ball, and Willie Adames. Top six, Adames leaves the yard, literally 423 feet was not enough to contain the shortstop's power. And then in the ninth, how about a double dose of cheese? Another bomb for Willie Adames. He had 4 hits and 5 RBIs on the day. Crew cruised to a 7-1 win. That's your Saturday morning sports fix. Have a fantastic day.
And coming up next, a dog in California has won the ugliest dog competition. We'll share his story next here on Weekend Mornings.
It's Hy-Vee's Mega Produce Sale this Friday through Sunday. 2 pounds of strawberries, just $3.68. Prima peaches or nectarines, just $1.99 a pound. And red seedless grapes, only $1.88 a pound. Only at Hy-Vee.
Hello, I'm Tommy Van Ness from the Tommy Van Ness Realty Group. The Tommy Van Ness team has a real passion for real estate and would love to work with you on buying and selling your house. We are a multi-award winning team with over $500 million in sales.
Our strong work ethic and negotiation skills will help guide you through the buying or selling process. If you're considering buying or selling in 2023, now is the time.
Why settle for less? Call Tommy Van Ness.
Talk about fireworks. Check out these offers during the 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Save up to $300 on our Denver Mattress brand lineup, like the Factory Direct Summit, now only $299.99. Purchase a Tempur-Pedic and score a $300 gift. Plus, 5 years no interest and free shipping. It's the 4th of July sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
When the Davises booked their Vrbo vacation home, they didn't know about this view. Or the 200-year-old tree in the backyard. Or their neighbors down the hill. But one thing they did know is exactly how much they'd pay. Because Vrbo is different. You see the total price up front. Of course, it's good to leave room for some surprises.
Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2023. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including 4 Cents His House Cleaning for Best Cleaning Service. Vote today for 4 Cents His House Cleaning and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
I went to Angie and typed in pool,
water heater,
cleaners, garage,
interior painting, exterior painting.
For whatever project you need, there's an option. Oh, I have another project. Let me try this.
Get started at Angie.com today.
Do you have an idea for an invention, but you don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp. They've been helping inventors for 35 years. Call today for free information.
Call 800-550-5543.
It's Hy-Vee's Mega Produce Sale this Friday through Sunday. Basket and bushel red cherries, just $2.99 a pound. Dole chopped or premium salad kits, 2 for just $7. And candy cantaloupe, only $1.99 each. Only at Hy-Vee.
Mission Unstoppable, Saturday morning at 9.
And finally this morning, a 7-year-old Chinese crested hairless dog has claimed the title as world's ugliest. Scooter scooted his way to victory on Friday. He was followed by Wild Thang, a 7-year-old Pekingese who won 2nd place. The event drew hundreds of pet fans at the fair, including first-time contest attendees who said they, quote, get why they grabbed Scooter as he had it all going on. You know, Alex, we were talking in the earlier show, it seems like a compliment that he won, but also like it's the ugliest, so I don't know if that is a compliment.
Well, I can fall into that category of the wild one with that wild hairdo. If I don't get my comb out and get the hair the way that I got it right now, that's how my hair would look for TV. Might be kind of fun to see it actually like that, but I got a couple poofs of hairspray in mine today to hold everything in place. Let's take a look at the radar. That's the main story, not my hair. Weather, showers and thunderstorms. They're going to be moving into southern Wisconsin. They're already over portions of Minnesota and Iowa. Those storms will dwindle some. But we want that, actually. You want the atmosphere to recharge, heat back up, and bring more shower and storm chances to us, which it will, west of the Mississippi, 2 to 5 p.m. And then those showers and storms move into the rest of southern Wisconsin, 6 p.m. to midnight. And then good news, if you want more chances of water, we've got that second round coming on Sunday and maybe another one on Monday.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you all for watching. Have a great Saturday.